What's up? So today I'm going to try to make this a quick video. Hopefully I can. I'm going to be pointing out an issue that I ran into and encountered with the new canik rival. Hopefully somebody can reach out, possibly give me some ideas, or maybe someone's already solved this on the Canik Fanatic page on Facebook. Also, before we get into it, this is not a Taylor Freelance bash video by any means. I love their product and I'm going to continue to keep using their products, but I'm bringing them into the equation because it's one of their products that's making this kind of not work with this design. And I'm hoping that maybe they can correct it because it could be an easy fix, possibly. So let's get into it. Let's see what the problem is. First out the gate, before we get started, both these firearms are unloaded and there's no bullets in the chamber, and we will be using no live ammunition. These red bullets are snap caps for YouTube purposes, so just to get that out there. So to get into it, we'll start off with this gun because this one actually doesn't have the problem as this one does with the proper size magazine. So I'm going to go ahead and show that right now. If you are the type of person that does a reload, a tap, and then you rack it, and then go on and then you do your reloads like this, you're not going to run into this issue that I'm finding with the rival. I'm not saying that reload's wrong by any means. I personally don't think it's as fast for me as just slamming the mag in and hitting the mag release or the slide release at the exact same time. So to show you that it works on this, no problem. And then we're good to go. And it chambered the round. Oop. Okay, so now let's go to the rival and see what happens on this. So exact same thing, push the mag in, and then nothing happened. You can see it's pushed down and it's not sliding forward. And it's still, oh, there it goes. Sometimes it won't slide forward, sometimes it will. And sometimes it won't chamber around. So yeah, it did chamber the round. But what's happening is, to get it to work, sometimes it'll just slide back forward by itself, or you'll take the mag and you'll pull down on it, it'll work. And then you can always rack the charging handle, the slide, and it'll start working again as well. What I'm figuring out the problem is, so I'm not having the exact same problem as badly with the stock magazine bases. So to show you that, it works fine, chambered around, everything was good to go. So what's happening is, and then this is in both of these caniks, you can see, I mean, there's just a lot of magazine play. I don't know if you can see that up and down play, and then the up and down play on this one. That's the problem right there, is too much up and down play in the magazine. And what's happening is, let me switch cameras here so we can zoom in. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. You can see the mag in there, and then when I push up, so you see the magazine's flush with the body. Once I push up on the magazine right there, it's interacting the slide and it's stopping the slide. Watch, I'll show you. Hit the slide release. And you see the magazine is actually stopping the slide from moving forward. And that creates a problem when doing reloads. I got a couple competitions coming up, some matches over the next couple weeks. And if anyone's into caniks, you already know it's really hard to get magazines. So I went ahead and just did some extended base plates that add some more rounds to the match. So if we look inside here, and we look at the angle of this magwell, you can see the angle that they beveled out. Forget about the magwell here, but like you can actually see the plastic, the angle and the bevel on that. So when we go over to the rival, it's quite a bit more aggressive. It's more harsh of an angle and it's opened up a lot more. So therefore, the magazine is actually, when you go to push it in, it's not seating. I just don't know if I can get it on this camera, a nice view in there, but you can see the play right there in it, and it's not seating against it. So it's actually taking in more of the mag than it should. On the Combat Elite, it's not that issue at all. So the mag extension here, the base pad from Taylor, is actually making contact with the magwell before that can happen. And to prove that is, if I take even this regular base pad magazine and throw it in here and do that exact same thing, this one will do it as well too. As you can see, it's locked up. Oh, there it went. And it's because the magazine's over traveling into the magazine. or into the magwell. So Canik Fanatic fan page on Facebook, do you guys have any suggestions? Number two, I think Taylor Freelance could correct this just by moving up or adding a little more material right here around the mag extension. In the meantime, I have found a solution, and I've wrapped a rubber band around it, and it seems to work for the time being, a temporary fix, rather well. So I'll show you that right now. Perfect. It works fine like that, and the round was chambered. And all that's doing is keeping the magazine from going too deep into the magwell there. So, like I said, this is no bash to Taylor. Love their products. We'll continue to use their products. Just really kind of reaching out for help. And I thought a video would really show what's going on better than just typing out a message. So leave me a comment. Let me know what happened. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I definitely encourage that. This pile of parts over here is actually a pistol we blew up on the last video. So make sure to check that out. All right. Thanks for your time. Later. Deuce.